Mutant Survival is an amazing Minecraft map. It's like a horror, an adventure, and survival map all mushed into one. So there's a lot going on in it. There are many hidden secrets and objectives scattered all over it. And if you're not paying attention, you can miss some really cool stuff. That's why I decided to make a series of videos bringing out all these hidden objectives and secrets. Today we're going to be focusing on the generators. The generators are very important because by starting them up, you can unlock hidden and some well-known areas of the map, as well as unlock places that hold loot and other things that help you play. It also changes some of the dynamics of the map, but I'll show you that later towards the end of the video. But for now, let's get started on the first generator. This one's real easy to find. In fact, if you're doing the story mode, it will take you straight to it. It's the one that's by the school. The one by the school you're straight taken to, and you also don't have to find gas for it. All the others you'll have to scavenge for gas. This one you won't. There'll be gas right next to it in a little shack in one of the loot boxes there. It'll always be there, so you will not have to scavenge for fuel for this one, but you will for the others. Let's go ahead and move on to generator 2. The second generator location is at the hospital, this white building here at the edge of town right before you head towards the camp and the lighthouse. The hospital is a good place also to find bandages and med packs. There's a high chance they'll spawn in there. Now, if you want to get to the generator, just follow this path I'm about to show you right now. Okay, after entering the front of the hospital, you make a left, following the path until you get to this larger room. Once you get to this larger room, there should be a hole going down into the basement. Go ahead and jump down it. And once down there, probably bring a lighter or something with you so that you can see a little bit easier. But once you go down there, you go back through these boxes. And the key here is just to jump up through here so you can get around them. And then you are here at the generator. Hopefully you have gas and you can get her started. Now, generator 3 is a little bit tricky. Getting to it's easy. It's underneath the food store building here. All you have to do is walk to the back, jump into the sewers underneath it. Boom, it's right there. Getting out is the hard part. And let me show you by showing you the path right now. Okay, like I said, getting in is easy. All you have to do is go back behind the food store and you'll find this hole that goes down into the sewers. Just drop down, turn around, take your first left, then follow this path, and then eventually, boom, right there, you have the generator. Now, once you get this started, your next task will be getting out. You can't go back out that hole. There's no way to get out of it. So you have to follow up through the food store. There's a ladder right here though. It's really easy. Make sure you light up the area. Otherwise, sometimes people have missed this. Now all you have to do is just go up. Now the tricky part here I've already removed. I've fought all the mutants that are here. They're the ones that give you the challenge. And then the biggest challenge is once you get to the top, there is a little jumping puzzle. I am not going to show you how to do it here because I don't want to spoil it. But now you know how to get the third generator. Let's move on to the fourth. Okay. The next generator is in the police station. The police station is pretty cool. It has some of the best loot in the game in it, but you can only get to it once you start up the generator that's in the basement. It's actually not too hard to get to. As long as you've already scavenged and gotten gas, this is pretty much an easy one. Here's the path now. So, like I said, it's actually pretty easy to get to the generator. I think the hardest thing about this is just making sure that you found gas for it, but it's behind the police station. Then when you'll see this little bit of a gap here, you can climb up it and you're in the basement of the police station, and right here is the generator. Start her up. Now everything is unlocked in the police station, so if you want to climb through it, fight all the mutants, you'll then have access to the special loot that's up there. Now that was the last generator that you can find inside the town. The last 2 can be found in the tunnels that are on the way to the mines. These are on the outskirts of town. You can get to them by following this road right here. Once you're at the end of this road, you should see the beginning or opening of the tunnels. That's actually where the first generator in the tunnels is. Here's the path. Now, it's possible to miss this one, only because a lot of people focus on just getting through the tunnel. It's just the very first door to the left. All you have to do is follow this path, and then it's right there at the end. Again, one of those, the real challenge is just making sure you have gas, which is actually decently hard to find. I'll have a guide out on how to do that later. But once you do this, there's only one more generator left, and it's also in the tunnel. This last generator is really hard to miss. I mean, really hard to miss. It's out in the open. Like walking through the tunnels, it's almost impossible to miss it. Once you just continue go through, you'll be in front of this huge big pit, and just off to the right, boom, there's the generator. Now the hard part about this generator is actually normally there's a ton of mutants in here. I've actually cleared them out, but normally it's a harder fight to clear everything to get to this. But other than that, it's pretty much an easy thing. It's right there. Again, the hard part is hunting down the gas. I think that's the real challenge with the generators, apart from the few that are kind of hidden. Now, once you do that, you'll start to see how the map has changed. Now the tunnels have lights lit up. And when you go out into the world and look around, the whole entire town now has more light. There's more things on, and now there's doors open all over the map. So definitely once you get all the generators up and running, go back through all the areas you've been that you might have noticed that there was a metal door shut that you couldn't open, or just start exploring in more areas. Chances are now there'll be more open up with more secrets to find because all the generators are on. So definitely worth it to go back through everything once those generators have been restarted. And that's all the generators. I hope this video helped you. If it did, why don't you leave a like, share, and subscribe. Also, if you have any more questions about the map, why don't you hit that notification button, because we plan on doing a lot more videos on this map. There's many more things to explore and to show you guys how to find, so definitely stay tuned. But if we're not moving fast enough and you have any more questions, why don't you leave them in the comment sections down below. Hopefully we can answer them in the next episode. But until then, I'm Average Arcader. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.